Hello everyone, and welcome to my Days of Our Lives official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Could the affair between Abe and Paulina jolt his memory? Days of Our Lives propose that Abe Carver and Paulina Cost will make love which is extraordinary information for the Salem super couple and their fans. In any case, could the very act assist with setting off his memory? Days of Our Lives now is the ideal time to wrap up this storyline. Days spoilers hint that most fans couldn't imagine anything better than to see Abe at last get his recollections back. It would be wonderful to see him back to his old self after struggling with this storyline for months. In any case, the silver lining to this whole circular segment has been watching Abe reconnect with Paulina and fall head over heels for his better half, once more. Days of Our Lives Abe and Paulina have intercourse. Could this trigger his memory? It's been said commonly that Abe might very well never get his recollections back, despite the fact that he's had a few little flashbacks, to a great extent. While he's been told about previous times and shown recordings, there's nothing similar to the association between perfect partners, and bouncing into bed with his significant other might actually start something for him. DOL Paulina Price's health condition. Then there's the idea that it would be wonderful for Abe to fully recover from his condition so that fans can concentrate on the storyline about Paulina's thyroid cancer. All hands should be at hand as she battles this illness, and keeping in mind that there's a decent opportunity she'll effectively defeat things, as this is the place where there is daytime show, she'll probably likewise have a lot of obstacles. Fortunately, she and Abe have reconnected and their new sentiment is advancing at a pleasant level. DOL spoilers do suggest, regardless of whether he remembers, that he will provide Paulina with support during this time. However, the majority of fans concur that it would be nice for Abe to fully move on if he could fully recover from his amnesia. After Abe and Paulina hit the sheets, could his memories come flooding back? Remark in the part underneath. Strikes, sentiments, and dissidents. For the on Days of Our Lives, bother heartfelt nights, quick medication strikes, thus substantially more. This will be 7 days you won't have any desire to miss. Storytime with Constantine this week seems to be all about Constantine. It appears that the two of them are about to spend enough time together that Constantine can tell John a story about his past. Inconceivably, John makes the extremely terrible choice to concoct a main story for Marlena in regards to his night with Constantine. All things considered, Steve is the one to listen carefully. For what reason does John fail to tell his significant other? Furthermore, do Constantine and John discuss the pawn? Liable disappointment. Obviously, Stefan and Ava are consumed with responsibility. Their phony relationship could conceivably be essentially as phony as they naturally suspected, inspired them to cross such countless lines when they were smashed and not thinking straight. Nonetheless, for Ava, it's a story of two men when she gets together with Harris covertly. Is this an instance of needing to interface in a heartfelt manner? Or on the other hand, basically both of them at the same time attempting to shield each other from the terrible side of this Salem drug scourge? Miscellaneous items. Abe and Paulina share a unique night together. Obviously, this is critical in light of the fact that it's the initial time since Abe lost his memory that this is going on. Indeed, look at this as a hot achievement for the two. Afterward, search for them to share significant intel with Johnny and Chanel. Paulina's a medical procedure has been climbed. An exhausted Lucas is a defiant Lucas. Seems like he finds it hard to remain in the rooms over the bar where Harris established him for his security. Since Kate gets her child back into public. Roo-row. With respect to Xander and Sarah, they appear to be in total agreement as companions, co-guardians, and potentially, totally, significantly more. Living respectively around other people implies their hot sexual strain is on the ascent. Risk, tragedy, and a fire. From On Days of Our Lives, spoilers bother that there will be a great deal occurring for your Salem top picks. Next step, Salem's war on drugs continues to raise tensions. The Salem Police Division will cause one more bust to yet what is happening among their positions. Does Rafe have a lead on who the swindler among them is? The intensity is on Clyde, yet will he carry on? Should Rafe, Jada and Harris keep an eye out somewhat more? Now that John is aware that he was the pawn, he is at Constantine's mercy. Constantine needs retribution for the passing of a dear lady to him. What will he have John do, and will he wind up paying with his life? Is Everett a hero or villain? Entertainer Abigail Klein offers a hint. Days of Our Lives recommend many fans are vacillating about Everett Lynch. He appears to be a nice person, nonetheless. His extreme lethargy story sounds obscure and don't even get everybody going about how Jada Tracker alludes to him as Bobby. As watchers banter on whether he's a zero or a legend, entertainer Abigail Klein as of late gives some insight about Everett's real essence during a meeting. Is he good or evil in Days of Our Lives? According to DOL spoilers, Stephanie and Everett will sleep in the week of February 5th. Abigail Klein addressed Drama Review about the enormous occasion, enumerating how Ms. Johnson will surprise him when she visits his loft with an admission she no longer desires to be just friends. During the meeting, Ms. Klein questions in the event that Days fans will be amped up for the two carrying out the thing, or on the other hand assuming they'll have misgivings taking into account all the, apparently, fooling around Everett has been doing. Even though things appear shady, Mr. Lynch's full story has not been made public, according to Klein. Could this mean he isn't so awful as he appears? DOL in the place that is known for Salem, the sky is the limit. The present moment, fans are touchy about Everett. It is admirable that he writes columns for The Spectator with integrity, notwithstanding, overlooking his past with Jada is hard. For what reason does she allude to him as Bobby? Is it possible that he gave her a fictitious name, or that his Everett Lynch name is fictitious? Of course, perhaps Bobby is just a pet name she inferred sooner or later. Might it at some point be that the lies he told her were for everyone's benefit? Perhaps there's a strong clarification for all of this. Perhaps he truly was in a state of extreme lethargy all that time he was away, albeit that appears to be far-fetched. Secret plots and enormous showdowns. Investigate the photographs for Tuesday, February 6th for a really long time. Spoilers bother heaps of show. This will be an episode you won't have any desire to miss. Days spoilers. The Salem police office is still after the troublemakers, so they direct another medication attack. Something appears to have turned out badly on the grounds that Jada gives off an impression of being attempting to comfort an individual cop. But was this officer deliberately careless? Might she at any point be the mole? You can wager that Rafe will watch out for everybody in his middle. Is the double-crosser flying under the radar? The one individual who has much more in question and is depending on said backstabber is Clyde. He approaches a telephone, and you can wager he's planning something sinister. However, he will soon have company. 2. Truth be told. Clyde is visited by Chad and Everett. Will the dynamic duo of The Spectator succeed where the SPD has failed? Alex and Kristen talk about their current circumstances with Teresa and Brady, respectively, in another location in Salem. While Alex has a great deal to lose assuming sparkles begin flying between the exes by and by, that is something Kristen surely doesn't need, all things considered. She can't resist, she's still enamored with Brady, and she admitted that reality to him as of now. Is it true or not that she is trusting she can conspire her direction back into his heart? Furthermore, is Alex in a situation to assist her with doing precisely that? Look at the photograph exhibition beneath. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.